Excuse me, do you live in your car? Because I do. I live in my car.
I mean, what the fuck are the odds? We spent the dry-ass holidays down in Loretto. Fun? Yeah. Relaxing? Sure. Frustrating? Absolutely. Entertaining? Always. And the sex pipeline? Below empty. Even the hookers weren't giving out. So, back north we go. The beaches, dogs, booze. And, as usual, the women we meet along the way. That's what keeps us moving. Without them, what would be the point? This time, it's chaparitas, BMWs, and maybe even a Swiss. Remembering Baja through the eyes of a horny gringo and his miracle dogs. Oh, and if you haven't watched episode 1 yet, go do that first. It's the launch pad for this whole series. The real shit they don't put in travel vlogs. Gringo dating in Mexico, proudly oversharing since episode 1. The last few days in Loretto, I was reflecting on Mulegé's beaches. Now all the toys' batteries are charged and it's just over an hour drive back north. Girls and I decided to do a beaches episode. Camping in Loretto and no dates saved us money, so we bought a backup battery pack. In the afternoon, on the second to last day, we head to the usual Gringo AC bar, and the locals told us about a party a block away. Barbecue, live band, charity, American music and food, maybe an attractive gringa. I bought tickets for the dogs so they could eat barbecue. Turns out we were parked directly in front. Laid back, outdoor event area, lots of shade with the same gringo crowd as the bars. Few motorcycles, maybe 100 people. Grills packed with more gringo chefs than clients. I sorted out the dogs' food plates and they devoured it. Mine, potato and macaroni salads. Poison, but nostalgic. The only hottie was this black chaparrita woman, late 30s, early 40s, at the bar with a well-dressed man, obviously taken. Drinks were included, but tasted like punch, so I stuck with beer. I ate way too much, dogs too, snoring next to me. Zero chance for sex. We made our way to the exit and waved thank yous on the way out. I just got the windows and the hatch open for the dogs, and suddenly that petite hottie came rushing out. She looked at me and said, "Do you live in your car?" I didn't know how to respond. I've never been asked that before. Before I could answer, she nervously says, "Because I do. I live in my car." Wow, what the fuck are the odds? It was a great 20-minute conversation. She said, "Really have to get back inside. I'm here with a friend." I offered, "Would you like my phone number?" She said, "I don't have a phone." Strange. "Well, how about breakfast in the morning? I know a great spot close by." She smiled. I would love that. I shared the location and description, and we scheduled a date for 10 a.m. so I could pack the car ready to leave. We'll call her Swissy. I arrived half hour early, sat on the patio under an umbrella. 10 a.m. came, no hottie. Enjoying coffee, gorgeous morning. TIM, clocks don't work right. 10:30, still no hottie. Okay, she's not coming. No harm, no foul. Leaving town after breakfast anyway, I called the waiter and ordered. A few minutes later, she arrived, dressed up in sexy gym clothes. Not the kind of clothes you wear in the gym to work out, the kind of clothes you wear in the gym to get noticed. And she had all my attention. She looked amazing. Vacuum sealed clothing on a tiny frame with big boobs. I got her coffee and a menu immediately. She looked ashamed. "I don't have any money." I didn't react. No worries, it's on me. She ordered the least expensive item on the menu. Conversation flows. She shared her bad relationships, living in her car for 2 years, selling artwork to survive. Her kids left her due to some psychological condition, which I don't remember the term. Her family background, German, Swiss, and French, travels with a Swiss passport. And just when I thought it couldn't get any weirder, she drops this. Her grandfather worked with Hitler during World War II. She was either a great storyteller or had a serious family history. And finally, the friend at the party yesterday. She asked, I noticed your car is fully packed. Are you planning on leaving? I explained we're returning north to film Best Beaches of Muley. That got me wide eyes and a big smile. I blurted out, would you like to go with us? Oh, the decisions I make. I explained our shoestring budget and how we travel. She has the same lifestyle. So I make a suggestion. Let's try it out. If it doesn't work, I'll send you back to Loretto on the bus. She agreed. We walked to our cars. Her old gas guzzler was packed like mine, but with different ingredients. Painting supplies, canvas, easel, no dogs. She had zero concerns about leaving it on the street. She packed just a medium tote bag and a bigger purse while I repacked my stuff to the roof. Stopped for gas, food, beer, ice, and that tiny woman sat next to me on the drive back to the Muley beaches. This time, I had a partner. We filmed 3 to 4 beaches a day, having a blast. Helping hands meant the world. She claimed she was a photographer. No, everything was quick and jumpy. We got intimate at every beach. Her tiny footprints are still on the ceiling and back. Please ask me how. She was super creative with sex, using towels and blankets to cover spots and keep us out of sight. Sexually quiet when needed, and a screamer when she could. Then she says something I've never heard. Our sex doesn't smell. While giving her the what the fuck look, she continues, when you finish inside me, there's no odor. That's a first for me. I'm still not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Day 4, we camped on the Muley's main rocky beach. We shared the beach with a younger couple who kept trying to watch us have sex. They were sneaking around trying to look through our coverings. They got too close, so we finished and drove into town for breakfast. I needed a spot with Wi-Fi to sync all the new clips. We'd been drinking beer the whole trip, but our budget was tightening. It's bring your own alcohol to the restaurant time. She claimed she didn't want to drink, so I reminded her. This upload could take several hours. I'm fine, she said. Okay, we found this outdoor cafe near the Muley River. Lush, green, quiet. After breakfast, she walked around the campground while I worked. She returned with a fresh margarita. I asked, where did you get that? She said, here at the bar, they make great margaritas. Oh shit. I go, hun, we're on a budget. We cannot afford alcohol in a bar. Remember, we have to bring our own. By the way, it is standard in Mexico to bring your own booze to eat. She says, oh, I'm sorry, I'll pay for it. I just looked at her and smirked, knowing she had zero money. She didn't have $3 to pay her cell phone bill, which explains why she doesn't have a phone. While waiting for the upload, the waiter returns and asks, Ultra Margarita? Sí, por favor, she exclaims. I stopped the waiter and told him, no more, we had to leave. She was getting drunk and upset. When the bill arrived, there were 3 drinks on it. I confirmed with the staff she was drinking at the bar while I was working. Nothing I could do but pay. We drove to a store for beer and ice. Dogs got tacos and real ice cream without xylitol, and returned to camp. Suddenly, while driving, she began screaming at me like some fucking alien devil giving birth to porcupines. I swear I thought she was going to levitate. I pulled over, calmed myself, and politely asked her to stop. Nothing. I drove about 100 yards and tried again. Non-stop screaming. Dogs had their heads out the window scared. Even begging wouldn't make her stop. About a half hour later, she started losing her voice and began mellowing. I just sat there looking at her thinking, what the fuck? In the quiet, we headed back. Luckily, the voyeuristic couple was gone. I sat in the shade, enjoying a beer and silence. After my nerves calmed, I asked about the yelling. She explained that's why her kids left her and reminded me of her condition. She said, I don't remember yelling at you if that helps. No, it didn't. I explained, it's time to send her back to Loreto. She began crying, and I didn't comfort her. I know how those comforts end up. The begging began. I stayed firm. I told her I wish things were different, but I can't take on someone else's chaos. I cannot handle that behavior, much less afford to keep her around. It's too bad. I really liked her. She was cute, fun, great sex, hilarious, but that demonic yelling thing? Nope, not worth it. Early afternoon, we headed to the bus station and more begging ensued. I kind of felt like something bad was going to happen to her if she went back, but this was our agreement. Big hug, and on the bus she went with her 2 bags, tiny little body, and a big boob job. Many months later, she contacted me on the Traveling with Dogs Instagram page. I'm rarely on it, no time. Typical X-type communication, hello, how are you, where are you now, etc. There were no thank yous or miss yous. Not long after, she posted a wedding photo of her and a Canadian guy in the snow. But hey, maybe the cold keeps the porcupines away. Poor guy. I hope he never gave her tequila. But then again, she has not posted anything on Insta since. So there you have it, the last glorious days of Monje and Swiss TIM. This is Mexico. It'll give you screaming orgasms and homeless artists with Swiss passports. Would I do it all again? Ask these guys. They're charging me therapy rates. But I'll say this. From this woman wanting sex anytime, anywhere in the Bay, to screaming like an alien giving birth to porcupines, you can't make this shit up. And we're just getting started. Hit like, hit subscribe. If you want to support the dogs and I, links are in the description, paypal.me, GoFundMe, buy me a coffee, and our Traveling with Dogs store. Oh, and if you haven't watched previous episodes yet, do that. You've got some catching up to do. Pooperhead, Monkey, and I, we'll see you in the next one. It's a special edition. Okay.
Okay. Wow, that thing's mad.
Well, yeah, everybody's... Don't get so close to it. Oh, my.
They can move faster than you can imagine.
Yeah, I'd leave it alone.
Well, they can move really fast. Really fast.